Hi, my name is Rob Riles, founder of PrescriptionWealth.com. Today I'll be discussing time management as it relates to your calendar. Time is one of our most precious and limited commodities that we have. When you think about it, there are so many things that we want to get accomplished in life, but yet so little time to do it. When we're thinking about our goals, now let's think about a goal that's a year out. There's typically a series of tasks or events that need to happen daily, weekly, monthly, continuously to hit our goals. And most people just don't have one goal. They have two or three or four goals running at the same time. Therefore, all the tasks and events that are running daily, weekly, monthly can get quite cumbersome. So if you want to truly be able to accomplish all the things that you want in life, you need to have a great time management process in place that you adhere to daily. Now, let's also talk about people's perception. Think about somebody that you know right now that has a great time management system in place. Think about somebody that right now that doesn't have a great time management system in place. How do you think about each of these people? How do you interact with each of these people? Well, the person that with a great time management system in place is usually probably pretty busy, gets a lot done, very guarded of his time. So when you're approaching them, you're probably approaching this person very prepared and ready to get things done on a daily basis, because you know that's kind of how they work their day and what they demand out of their day. Somebody without a good time management system in place is usually pretty flexible and open, and you can approach any way you want to, because you know that they've got some demands on their day, but not that much, and therefore you don't have that much demand in preparing to meet with them as well. Now, these two types of people also handle things very differently when the unforeseen gets thrown at them. The person without the time management system in place usually gets a little frantic and starts running around like a chicken with their head cut off. The person with a good time management system in place can handle pretty much anything that gets thrown at them, have a huge bandwidth, and they just shuffle their calendar around and everything's okay. They're calm, cool, collected, and in control at all times. Last but not least, I want to talk about balance. With a good time management system in place, you have balance in life. You're able to get all your goals and tasks and things you want that are important to you done, but you also have the time for other things that are important, like friends, family, downtime to recharge, vacations, and other things. And you know, when we're talking about living a good life or living a wealthy life, it's really about having the good balance. And time management plays an integral part into having all those things. Now let's talk about two types of calendars and the way two types of people manage their calendar. The first type, as illustrated here, is the type of calendar that one typically keeps pretty free. If you were to go up to this person and ask them to pull their calendar up over the course of the next 2 weeks, broken down by days, you're typically going to see maybe one or two appointments each day. If you were to ask this person, why do you have so much free time on your calendar? It leaves a lot open that you could be doing other things. You usually get a response like, I am doing other things. I've got tasks that I'm doing. I also get a lot of requests from perhaps clients or customers, or in your personal life, things that come up that people need that I wasn't expecting to have come up. So I like having this time built into my calendar to ensure I'm able to get everything done I need to get done to feel good about the way I'm living my life. Ultimately, as these red circles pop up, as you can see, there's a lot of free time on the calendar. Usually it attributes to about 80% of free time. Now, as you think about this calendar, also think about your goals. If you want to hit your goals, you have to ensure that you've got all the right things going on a daily basis that will lead up to you hitting your goal. If you have this much free time on your calendar, you've got a few appointments that you put there that's leading you towards your goal, but the rest of the time is for things that come up, things that are going to take you in a different direction, things that are going to perhaps get you off track, things that may not help you get to your goal. So you're taking a lot of chance, and all of a sudden the certainty of you hitting your goal, if you're managing your calendar like this, will drop significantly. Now let's talk about the second type of calendar. And this is what I would say would be a more successful calendar, a better time management type of calendar. As you can see, there's many appointments scheduled in this Outlook calendar. And if you were to go up to this type of person and pull their 2-week calendar out, you're going to see a ton of appointments through the course of each day. You're not going to see 2 or 3. You're going to see, 8 to 9. You're also going to see a pretty good amount of tasks over to the side. And these are the type of people that are very guarded of their time, because they're putting things on their calendar thinking about their end result or their goals that they're going after. Everything that's making it to this calendar, it usually has a large tie to them getting to their goals. As you further look at it, I'm going to bring up the red circles again. You can see there's very little free time on the calendar left open. And in some cases, this free time even gets blocked, and there are blocked times for the unforeseen things that do come up. And by the way, when unforeseen things do come up, which they will, in both of these types of ways of calendaring, this type of calendar, you will still be able to get those things done. You're going to handle each one of those things that come up a bit differently, because you're going to have a different sense of urgency about getting them done. In the case where the calendar is wide open, if something unforeseen comes up that may take 5 minutes to put together an email and get out, it could take a half hour, because you're not on any rigorous time schedule for the day. In this type of calendar, when something unforeseen comes up that could stretch out to a half hour if you let it, you're getting it done in 5 minutes, because you know the importance of your time and the importance of your calendar, and you also know through the course of the day what you need to get done daily, weekly, and monthly to ensure that you hit your goals. This takes all the uncertainty about your goals out. This will ensure that you're living the type of day, the type of life that you're going to be able to hit your goals. And if you're managing your calendar like this at work, for example, you're also going to have plenty of time to balance things outside of life, because you're not going to have to take as much home, or you'll be able to calendarize your life outside of this in the same fashion to ensure you're living the type of life that you want and doing all the things that you need to do to be happy. You've only got about 20% free on this calendar. This is for the unforeseen things. So when you think about it, you are driving your day. Nobody else is driving your day but you. And when you're driving your day, reaching your goals becomes almost 100%. Quickly, just to sum up, if you want to be successful, you need to have a good time management system in place. If you're calendarizing appropriately, getting momentum with your calendar, and getting all the right things on your calendar that attribute to you hitting your goals, you're getting goal momentum daily, weekly, and monthly. Also, good time management system. You're going to have control. You're going to be in control of your day. You're running your day. It's not running you. And you're going to become highly efficient as well. If you put a good time management system in place, it will demand of you to become efficient and prioritize in the right way. Higher level of prioritization. As I mentioned, when you start getting busy, you're going to start kicking things off your calendar and putting the high impact items in that will hit your goal. You'll figure out ways to get other things done, but you're going to make sure you give focused effort to the right things to make sure that you hit your goals 100% of the time. Value perception. How are people perceiving you right now? Having a good time management system in place will drastically improve the way people view you and view you as a person that gets things done. With that said, I hope you've enjoyed this session. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email, and feel free to check out the rest of prescriptionwealth.com. Thank you very much.